Scooby-Doo and the Trip of Lust. The author. Hi, people. Long time, ain't it? This story is my first action romance flick since Batman in the Bowels of Hell. I did a lot of romance and drama stories lately, but wanted to return to some action. Hope you like, and there'll be more on the way. Enjoy. Scooby-Doo and the Trip of Lust. That was a cloud and stormy night. The Scooby-Doo's Mysterious Ink car was moving at slow sped because there were bananas in the street. Rain was pouring down knives of water in the shape of diamonds because that land was new to them. Yes, it was Kingston City and Jamaica Island, the Earth of Bob Marley and Stevie Wonder. They were there in a trip of holiday. The Mystery Inc. got plenty money lottery because of recent voodoo attacks in New Jersey. So, with money, they got to Jamaica. This day in particular is special. It's the Mardi Gras Carnival in Kingston, so our heroes are going there to party and see cleavages of women. Scooby is especially happy, because now he is in other country, so he can abuse his other woman without being arrested. Fred was driving the van, Daphne was at his right side, and Velma at Daphne's side. Scooby and Shaggy were in the back of the van. "Hey, Scoob, do you want Scooby Snarks?" asked Shaggy in the moving van to the big Deutsch dog named Scooby-Doo. "Yada yada do I want it, old pal," answers Felicity the dog with shaking rabies in his butt. "Here, eat it all, booby shaker, you deserve it." And Shaggy throws the knacks to Scooby Mouth because it's a reward for eating a voodoo priest in Old Jersey. As the car moves, Fred can help but feel pain in the butt. "Daphne, could you please scratch my buttocks? They itch." Daphne looked Fred pants and saw he was horny, so she negated. "No, you don't deserve my attention. Your intentions are bad-shaped." And she put herself to rest. Daphne got very prissy lately. After doing her second abortion, she knew her life had to change, and the first to go was Freddy Casual Sex she had with him. She couldn't really have sure if he was the father of her 2 aborted babies because Freddy slept with other women. "Oh, Fred," said Velma, the hot chicken in black-flamed glasses, "let me help you," and she moved her hand to appease Fred's pain. "No!" cried the blonde Boy Scout, slapping the nerdy girl's hand with his pale, crusted fingers. Velma became utterly sad. She always have been the black canary of the group, always ignores, always chit-chat in the back. If Daphne spoiled the plan, who got the poop on the face? Velma. If the villain's paid, ho let him goes? Voluma. It was always her, though mistreated, the butt sect. No one gave a shit to her, so she vomited in her legs. "Arg!" cries Daphne, disgusted with the puke that spilled inside her mouth. "Damnation, Velma, you did it again. Now the car will smell like ostrich arses," cried the impotent Fred, almost losing control of the car to the will of bed smell. Vomit splashed all over Velma's lap, her breasts, the grong, Daphne's titties, and Frad's boobies. Shaggy and Scoob, that were smoking a crack in the back van, stood up to look. They laughed. "Ha ha ha ha! You 3 got really fucked up there in the front, won't you bastards?" say Shaggy, with Scoob slobbering to the vision of that delicious pool of steaming rotten vomit on Velma's lap. The puked flu fried chicken from yesterday was all mishmashed with werewolf cum, because Velma got raped by one last month. Werewolves' cum usually stay forever in the stomach of the blowjobber after a bad suck night, but because werewolves are allergic to hormone-injected chicken, the cum got out. "Damn, Shagoo, you could at least help us here," says Freddy, who got vomit splashed in his moldy hair. He uses a dreadlock now, so he don't wash it, and the air rusted, turning red. "Okay," say Shaggy. "Scooby, you know what to do." And Scooby jumped to the front seat over Velma's lap. "Arg! You stepped on my pussy, you retarded dog!" cried Velma, punching the Dalmatian in the nose. He sneezed, and snot flied in her face. "Okay, Scooby, now, show how your balls got big." And Shaggy and Scooby started to lick and swallow the puddle of vermin-infested vomit on Velma's lap. He eated it on her pullover sweat, then on the pale stocking-covered legs, then he moved to the pussy. "Wah! Stop, Scooby! You will lick my hymen!" But Scooby didn't heard. He continued, till he found her shiny panties of nerdy hot glasses poultry girl. It was very sad that the puked excrement entered the pussy, and that piece of undergarment was in the way. So Scooby prepared his jaw and knacked! He slaughtered the panties with one bite. Sadly for Velma, he savaged her vagina, plucking her labia majora from its place, exposing the raw, tumor-filled flesh to the marijuana-infested air. But her hymen was intact, and that's what matters. God man it, Scooby, what the shit fuck you did? Jeered Ferd, very gallowed in maggots that grew inside his rat nest he called hair. Fred is getting very tired, and the fuel in the car is reaching its final laments. If they don't reach Kingston tonight, the rude boys will fuck their arses with bamboo pipes. Scooby actually, with all that licking and sniffing, really started to feel something different in his body. He never felt like that, because he never approached a woman so near her before, and he is virgin too. The voyages and tribulations with the gang have been cruel to his natural emotions. Can't stand in one place. Grow a family. Raise kids. Always running from ghosts, debunking charlatan cocaine inhalers, and having to watch the same old bullshit Penn and Teller reruns. Life ain't easy for that sheep hunter. It never was. His loyalty to Shaggy was what maintained his instincts quietly in the place of elves, never boner acquiring, and never humping good high-heeled bare lady legs. But, after these events told here by you by me myself, his animalistic size apitured dong woke up. His first signs of inner life inside that old swinging dick risen up, and the blood clots started to flow inside his vein-filled and marred penis. "Arf! Arf!" barked Scorbs. "Velama, your pussy smell like macaroni," and Scooby started to lick it profoundly, mixing his sloob spit with tumor-tainted blood, chicken-filled vomit, and cancerous, fetid gonorrhea that emerged from Velma's pulsating vulva. Daphne was shocked. That bestial animality was so utter disgusting that her old psychic wounds have reopened again, to torment and plaything with her ludicrous mind. She moved her puke-covered right hand to her vagina and started to masturbate, or else she would snap and all the treatment she's been doing would get cancelled results. To help with that masturbation, 'cause she don't want to lust over Scooby, because he is friend, Daphne grabs an issue of Playgirl, starring Steve Buscemi. Fred kept driving, 'cause it was stormy night, and if he looks the sex, the car crashes, so he masturbates mentally. Meanwhile, Velma, visibly distraught, mutters and howls with a cicerone's loud voice. "Stop it, Scoobies! You will unvirgin me! I'm keeping my hymen to my first boyfriend, but she don't have any." Stop after some licks. Scooby stopped. He felt bad taste in mouth. Velma don't clean pussy, because it's against religion. "Oh, Scorbus!" said Velma, moaning like koala. "Thanks gorge you stop. I felt I was starting to like it. And it's not good for our friendship." Scooby agreed, so he lifted his penis and inserted full frontal inside Velma's moronic vagina. "Args!" she cries as a ball of pubic hair gets inserted inside her. She don't shave, so it accumulates and get forest. The Scooby-Dong's penis is erectile and goes in and out of Velma, putting an end to her Virgin Mary sex with pagan prince. But the ass is intact. As the bats of blood get expelled from Velma's violated vagina, Shaggy gets a boner. He pulled down his panties, revealing the moistened maroon cock. He prepares himself, 'cause he wants to participate in the polyamorous frugal party. So the configuration is this: Fred driving, Daphne masturbating to his right, Velma being penetrated by Scooby to Daphne's right. Shaggy decides to jump to the front seat. Because he's tall, he opens the front of Van ceiling, turning into convertible. So, he rubs his cock a bit to get it warm and ready, picks a pot cigarette, and crawl a bit. He then dips its cigarette inside Velma's virginity blood, and then lights it. Tasty. And then, ready to go, he shoves his protuberous cock inside Scooby's mouth. The Deutsch dog is gotten with surprise, but he likes a lot, and licks and sucks it very deliciously. Shaggy then seats on Velma's face, because he is tired and his butt need rest. Velma's a bit concerned and lose a bit of breath. She screams to Shaggy with a stuffy voice, "Damn, Shaggy, I'm suffocating."